evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Technic Trials with your host, Nighthawk. Um, so I've been doing a little bit of work on getting some of our systems changed over to the Ender chests. So we have a line of 3 chests here right now that are down on currently on the tree farm, over at the rubber tree farm, and then also at the wheat farm that's inside of our cave system. So those are all working pretty well right now. Um, I need to get some power set up for some of our farms, some power transmission um, methods and things of that nature. And I was thinking of doing it in a little bit more interesting way. I've also been hooking up some of the other rooms um, into the crafting system directly to start removing our requirement for the teleport pipes. So like right now, we don't need this one anymore. Let's see, we don't need that one anymore. I'm not sure which of these teleport pipes we actually still need at the moment. That one let's see. So that one's still hooked up to something, but we don't need that one. We'll keep that. We don't need that one. And we don't need that one. So I've got, in the corner here, I have a pipe connecting down to the smelted bars storage area, and we'll probably branch off of that to cover the rest of the storage area and the sorting room. And then this pipe here goes over to our blue electric crafting area. And we'll probably shift these around a little bit as we move forward, and possibly take it up to the ceiling level and use some logistics pipes to create some multiple paths and hopefully shorten some of these paths out. And then the next things, the other things I've been working on are I've been doing some expansion on the crafting system. I just added satellite logistics pipes so that we can use the chests for items that don't stack. I've had a lot of problems with keeping the automated crafting table Mark IIs working in using the logistics pipes. So I think it just makes sense to not use them for logistics pipes. And some of the stuff that I just recently taught this crafting system, is the item loader. And we're also going to pull out some more automated crafting tables and expand this further to include item unloaders and liquid loaders and liquid unloaders and some different types of mine carts and all sorts of stuff. I'm going to put this bow in here, and I don't need the tools out at the moment. My bags and inventory is all rather full right now. Let's go ahead and request. Where are you? There it is. Let's go ahead and request. Well, we'll request 21 of them. That seems like a good number. And crafting pipes. So let those make us some more crafting tables. And as soon as they start showing up, then we'll start laying these out on the next row. And we're going to make some item loaders and some liquid loaders. So just go ahead and place a bunch of them. I've also been having problems with the crafting system lately getting occasionally getting things stuck, like crafting benches just getting stuck instead of producing the items they're supposed to. They just kind of sit there and do nothing. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I've kind of suspect that it has been something to do with the teleport pipes as well. So hopefully that will correct itself now. Let's see, we need unloader. We'll start with the basic one, which is a detector and a dispenser just switched. So that's easy enough. We'll come over here. Really need to move that chest. I need a dispenser. If I go here, it's going to be easier to find. And a detector. I just added these to the system, so they should both work like a charm. There we are. Let's see, here we go. We're going to put the detector on top this time. And that gives us an unloader. The item loader, find it here, is just the same two items reversed. And that was right here, I think. Hardest part about putting too many new tables in at once is then it makes it hard to track where you're at. We also want liquid unloaders and loaders, and it looks like we just need detector and dispenser and some glass. Let's go ahead and get... I'm betting the other one is going to be the same. So we'll get 2 dispensers and 2 detectors. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong kind of detector. I need bricks. Yeah, and I don't have bricks actually in the system in any way. Let's go upstairs real quick and make a bunch more bricks. And let's see, I think I have the... Oh, climb star's in this bag. I think. Oh, there it is. It was just hiding in plain sight. I think that will do. I also, in my inventory here, I've got a bunch of coke oven bricks. Those are used for the for Railcraft, which is what we're kind of getting things put together for here. We're just getting a bunch of things put together. This goes down to the from the main entry room up there, goes all the way down to the crafting room. And you can see the stone brick here. I had an ogre problem, and he broke all of my stuff. And yeah, it was very annoying. I also somehow ended up with a creeper in this room that blew up the floor and took out some stuff. So I just replaced the floor. I haven't put any of the other production back in. And I took all of the teleport pipes out of this room. This ender chest up here is set up for overflow, and we'll push into that particular chest from all over the place eventually. Basically, we're going to use it as a condenser material chest, so anything that we don't want, we'll just dump into that chest, and it will go into the condenser, which will make us more diamonds. So yeah, there's that. And then instead of the teleport pipes up here, I just put a regular ender chest with the all white to dump down to sorting. So anyway, I've got a bunch of bricks. Let's go ahead and stick the supply up here, like so. We'll keep the other stack for recipes. And come back down. I hear a werewolf howling in my ear. Let's see, we need a pressure plate. I didn't even recognize that that was for a different type of detector, which really makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't expect a storage cart to be able to carry liquid. Okay, so there's our detector for tanks. Should be on that one. Okay, we need this page, 2 of these. And this will take a little bit of time to get there because the bricks have to come in from upstairs. You can see them flowing through there right now. And it's a little bit of a windy road for them to get through. Let's see. Okay, that's taken this one. We want this, and we want this, and we want glass. And then we also want this down here, because this should give us the loader, and that should give us both of them. So we got a loader and we got an unloader. So we have that, and then we also, there's also these advanced item unloaders and energy unloaders. We are going to need the energy loader as well. And I think we're going to need 12 batteries to set up both of these and 2 machine blocks. So let's go ahead and request... Okay, where's the machine blocks? There they are. 2 machine blocks. And where's the batteries? There we are. 12 batteries. Because what I have in mind here is using Railcraft as a energy transmission method for moving energy around outside of our main facility. So we need 10. We need 8 tin. Because it's a little bit more complicated to do it this way, but it'll have a little bit of a cool factor to it. There's 10. Okay. Now then, we'll go here. Oh, I need a pressure plate. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the storage detectors back away, because I don't need them. So we're going to put our pressure plate, and our tin gives us our energy detector. Import that. We need 2 detectors, and we need 2 dispensers. There's one of our detectors. These really take a very long and windy route back and forth around here. So one of these up on top, one of those in the middle, and batteries. There's the unloader. And this should give us our another one. Once we get some of these recipes all loaded up, which I think we've just about got we've got the important ones loaded up now. What we'll do next is I think we'll see about. See, I don't know if I can fully automate all of the Railcraft item construction. I don't know if I can use the rolling bench or rolling machines to completely automate the process, but we will try to see what we can do. And I'll probably take this pipe all the way up to the ceiling later on as well. But I need to do more of a grid network on the ceiling anyway for transferring around the different rows. I may need to actually take the ceiling up one more level to do that effectively as well, because I do want to be able to move around on top of the crafting rows. I like them 3 high because then it's you don't have to stretch to get to different things, but anyway, so right now we have a loader. I need an unloader. So let's go ahead and get an item unloader. Request one of these. And then let's also take a look at carts. So we have a whole bunch of different carts with our Steve's carts. The main ones that we're looking for here is we're really going to want this chest cart, which is just a basic mine cart and a chest. So let's go ahead and add a recipe for that. Grab a chest, grab some iron, and we'll see if I can remember how to make mine carts. Okay, we're going to do this one here. Should be like that. Wow, that is... I think my mouse is a little bit confused at the moment. Request a minecart. And then we are going to take a minecart and put a chest in it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my mouse. It's like it's forgotten how to work properly. And while we're at it, we're also going to go ahead and set up a tank cart recipe. And that way we can kind of my thought here is we'll also for things like oil and really okay, so what's the recipe? Oh, ceramic minecart and glass. Minecart. Silly me thinking that it would use the same tank recipe. Okay, so that gives us our tank cart, and now we're going to find... I think we'll do this in an outdoor area, just because... How do I make world anchors? Because I think I may switch over to the world anchors, partially because they look cool and partially because they cover a bigger area. But they are expensive. I'll have to think about that one, because those are expensive, and even though we do have a pretty good supply right now, we're still kind of in a in-between phase. So anyway, kind of what I have in mind here is we're going to start over the probably next few episodes exploring more of the Railcraft side of more of the Railcraft components and figure out how to make some. I may actually do these as tutorials separately. I haven't decided entirely quite yet, but I may do some tutorials using my demo world first, just also to help figure out how to accomplish some of these various things before I try just experimenting here. But the idea is that we'll build up some Railcraft goodness to transfer oil and energy and everything else that we need to various places. Also, one other thing that I had happen. Always a risk in using the combustion engines. Well, you can see there's something missing here. Well, a lot of something missing. Yeah, that was... I was working upstairs and in the main power room, and I hear an explosion, and it's like, okay, where did that come from? And then I get back, it's looking around a little bit, and then came down here, and yeah, there's 4 combustion engines missing. Only 2 of them were actually in operation at the time, and I'm guessing both of them blew, but I'm not positive. Fortunately, it didn't seem to harm any of the blue electric area. Blue electric is still all power connected up to the top, but it did open this room up a bit, and there's a pretty good sized crater there. So, yeah, that happened. And you can see this is all still connected in. I did change, since we don't have anything coming into the system right now, it's got a bit of a backlog of sand, and I actually changed the pulverizer that makes the sand so that it requires redstone signal to operate, so that we don't just flood with sand. So there's that. So yeah, let's go outside and... Oh, excuse me. I'm going to put the tank back. I'm going to put these back in here. And we'll go outside, find a place to start setting up some Railcraft things. I still got 1 ender chest, and I think I've got the stuff I need to color it what I want. I need in this chest, or in this bag, I need a sword, and it probably wouldn't hurt to have a pick handy. My armor is a little bit low, but that's okay. So anyway, when I heard the ogre bouncing around, I didn't realize exactly where he was, so I wasn't able to find him and kill him, and he broke that big hole in the wall, and I actually ended up turning off the majority of the ogre ability to spawn as a result. Let's hop up here for a moment and take a little survey of the area. He's going to come and try to kill me. He poisoned me, the little bugger. I hate these scorpions, but at least I can deal with them usually. Is there more? Okay, so... and then the other thing I've done is I put a redstone engine down on this tree farm, on the rubber trees. And it seems to be running, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. Man, these guys just won't leave me alone. Wow, he had a slime ball on him? It's kind of weird. Um, so yeah, I've got this running. When I was changing the setup earlier, um, it was spitting the saplings just straight out the side. So I'm not sure what's going on with this setup. It doesn't seem to be quite right for some reason. I'll have to poke at it some more, I think. But it doesn't... the power doesn't seem to be getting it running very well right now. So another thing that well, I think what I really want to do is just get the stuff, the Railcraft stuff put together, and then we'll just kind of what I have in mind is to bring just bring a rail track down and use the just have a bunch of MFEs and MFE carts that run around, and the cart will run up to the power room and charge up, and then get sent out to charge up an MFE somewhere else, and then once the destination MFE is charged up, it will get sent back up, load up, and run off again. And I may hook them up as trains with world anchor carts just to make sure that the chunks that they're running through stay loaded, so we don't have carts stall out. Because it wouldn't be cool to end up having the cart just stall. And we'll probably use booster rails or something along those lines. Don't know exactly what yet, but we'll see. So I'm thinking... see, I've seen some of the Railcraft guys that are really into Railcraft. They like to have their entire coal coke production system completely automatic. And I think I kind of want to do something similar. And we won't be able to do all of it immediately, but we can get... we can set up some of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the coke oven off the ground by 1 block. And this is going to be learning for me a little bit. I've played with the Railcraft stuff some, but I'm not super proficient with it yet. Basically, we start by, for the coal coke, we have to build a coke oven, which takes coal coke bricks, which are... that should have been enough. Which, well, now we get to see the recipe anyway. We take 4 bricks, and then we take some sand. Gives us a coke oven brick. And once you fill in all of the coke oven bricks, you get it will detect that you have built them. And basically it's 3 layers. It's a 3x3 by 3 block of these coke oven bricks with 1 empty space in the middle of it. And that turns it into a coke oven. And if you put, if you put coal in it, I thought coal went in it, must be charcoal. So now the reason that we brought this chest over is we are going to code this to the tree farm, like so. And the reason we're doing that is so that we can get wood out of it. And will this work? I seem to be failing miserably here. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing that I'm failing so bad here. Because that was supposed to work. Whoa, weird. Huh, I hadn't done that before. That was kind of freaky. Okay, fine. Let's make a regular furnace. We're going to put the furnace next to this. We're going to put some wood up in the top. I'm pretty sure I can put charcoal into it and have it work, but I really want to see this thing work first before I go too far down the road. Something's missing. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on with this. It's weird. Oh, it's like the whole... all of the UI stuff is messed up on it. Weird. That's just weird. So does that mean I can put wood directly into it? Ah, it does. So what I have in mind here is we already have this tree farm running, although it doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment for some reason. Where's our cart at? I also had a creeper blow up out here, right in front of the house. That's why that's now wood. Okay, what are you doing? You have tons of power, now you're chopping down wood, but you seem to be slow. Because I haven't seen anything show up in there for a while. The wood chests, or wood chest hadn't changed size for a while. Okay, so I guess it is working. That may possibly get an add-on of a forestry-style tree farm at some point. So anyway, kind of what I have in mind. I keep repeating myself here, but... wow, this is so messed up. I'm probably going to have to try relogging at some point to see if I can get this to come back to life the way it's supposed to. Do I have track in here? I do have track. Now what the idea is we put an item loader here. We put track. See, I think I may have to look it up again before I try and get too far here. What, now I can't open it, the UI on it at all. I can't open it while holding... Okay, that's... So what this is... oh, that's right, it's every other coal that it turns into creosote oil. Basically, what we're doing here is we turn the coal into coal coke, which is used for a lot of the mine carts. It's a more efficient fuel. And then it also, every other one that you make into creosote, or into coal coke, it will also turn that into creosote oil. And I should have brought a... Did I bring any iron? Huh. So I'm so horribly preparing this or doing this episode. Basically, there we go. It's going to turn the coal into coal coke and every other coal that it makes into coal coke. It will also make creosote oil, and the creosote oil is needed to make all of the wooden ties and various other items that are needed to make track in Railcraft. It also is used for making the stone supports and all of the other cool things that Railcraft has. So, anyway, this is kind of the start, and I will probably do, before I do too many more episodes, just basic Railcraft, I'll probably go ahead and do a couple of tutorials on how to automate the process, and partially just so I can make sure that I know what I'm doing somewhat before I go trying to show you guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this episode, and please take a moment to comment if you have anything that you'd like to see done. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!